Hi everyone! This video will be about financial model of a car wash. If it's useful, please give us a like, subscribe our channel, push the bell button and leave us a comment. Also, you can order financial business models from scratch or download this model. The link to download is below this video. If you have a business idea of starting your own car wash, this simple financial model can help you to evaluate the amount of money you need to start this business. Besides, you will also be able to see the profit, payback period of your investment and profitability of your future operational activity. Of course, it will be very interesting for you to know how stable your business idea is if something happens with revenue, expenses, and so on. So now let's go through the model and I will show you what items you should pay attention to if you want to run this business. In our model, all inputs are colored in blue. Other cells are automatic. First of all, we enter the year when our financial projections start. Then we enter the year and month when our business gets the first revenue. Then we have to construct a credible revenue generating algorithm, and here it is. First of all, we have to name all our car wash types and specify duration in minutes for each type of car wash. Duration of the car wash service is very important. Later, I'll show you why. Then, we enter pricing strategy for each type of car wash. Then we have status button. Using it, we can switch on and switch off revenue and direct costs from each type of car wash, including and excluding it from our financial model. This will give us an opportunity to look more closely at profitability and payback period. This instrument will allow us quickly make lots of different scenarios of operating activity. Also, we have pricing coefficient, which is 100% by default. Using it, we can quickly increase and decrease prices without changing absolute prices values. Then we move to components that we use during each type of car wash service. Here we can name all the components used in all our car wash types. When we go to the right, we can set up the price per one natural unit of metric for every component. Now we move to the table of natural consumption of components for each type of car wash. From left to the right, we have a list of our car washes types. From the top to the bottom, we have a list of components used in all our car wash services. Here is natural metrics of each component we specify its consumption for every type of car wash. Then we again move to the chronology of our business model. In this table of inputs, we describe working hours of our business. From top to the bottom, we have a list of weekdays plus holiday. From left to the right, we have months of typical year. So here is this table. We enter the amount of working hours per day of typical week plus holiday in every month of typical year. If your car wash doesn't work on weekends or holidays, we set 0. If your car wash works only 4 hours per day in January, we can set it here. Now it's time to enter the amount of different types of car washes per day of typical week of every month of typical year. Earlier, we set the working hours and duration of each type of car wash. This gave us an opportunity to create a time limitation system. How it works? we enter the amount of car washes per day. While we are entering the quantity of car washes, we can see the occupancy of working hours, and also we can see the red warning if we exceed the working time. Just have a look. This time limitation system will save us from setting up the irrelevant revenue and getting afterwards irrelevant profit and irrelevant payback period of our investment. So that is why this system is a quite useful thing. Then we move to the next block of inputs, the table where we set the amount of weekdays and holidays for each month of typical year to get a total of the 365 days in a year. Then we set the amount of posts which our car wash has. The next block of inputs deals with investment needed just for one car wash post. Green column will show us the moment when we start getting the first revenue. Moving to the past from the moment of revenue, we describe our investment stage for just one car wash post. Here, we can specify what item we invest in, when we invest, and how much we invest in this item. When we start our car wash business, we won't be able to get maximum revenue right on the first month. So we need to set up the pace of achieving our planned revenue. This is really very important block of inputs because it affects the appearance of operational losses. These operational losses appear during a time period when expenses are higher than the revenue. It's a period of reaching the break-even point. These losses must be added to the amount of money needed on the investment stage. Operational losses plus investment will give us the final amount of money needed to start your car wash. The next investment plan deals with expenses which are not directly related to the amount of car wash posts but also needed to start the business. For example, we buy land on which we are going to build our car wash, or this can be engineering communications or advertising expenses before opening the car wash. Then we have a payroll table where we mention salaries, positions, and seasonality of amount of people on each position. So here we mention people who are not connected to the amount of posts we have. These people will be described later. Also, we have some seasonal fixed costs which are not connected to the amount of posts we have. We can set it here. Here, we name the type of costs and allocate the payment inside a typical year. Going ahead, we also have a depreciation table. If we have a depreciation for the investment item, we can set a depreciation status and specify the period of depreciation in months. Now we have to specify fixed costs and staff expenses for just one car wash post for each month of typical year. We've got 12 green Excel sheets for each month of typical year. So, here we set fixed costs of just one post in January. Then, we set up payroll costs for one post in January. People, positions, salaries. For this purpose, we have 12 green Excel sheets for entering this kind of information. The next block of inputs deals with taxes. You can set the tax rates and move to the cash flow statement, where you will see the results of financial modeling. Cash flow is the main statement where you see financial efficiency of your business idea. What valuable information can you get from this table? First, you can see the total revenue, direct and fixed costs, payroll, and taxes. Second, you can see your monthly profit and cumulative cash balance. Third, one of the main things you'll see from the cash flow is total amount of money you need to start the business. If you see that total financing is bigger than the amount of money you have, you can add a loan parameters. Amount of loan, month and year you get it, loan term in months, interest rate, and grace period for interest and body payment of the loan. After cash flow statement, we can see lines with profit and profitability. Then you can set a discount rate and look at the final financial efficiency parameters of your car wash business. Now we can see the graphic illustration of your business idea. Here we see in monthly detail simple and discounted payback period, loan coverage ratio, revenue and total expenses, profit, profitability, cash balance, cumulative profit, operation profit, and loan payment. Then we have the same information done yearly. On the next Excel sheet, we have gathered yearly consolidated cash flow statement, profit loss statement, and main financial results of your car wash. Finally, we see the financial efficiency of your car wash business idea. Is this model stable? What will happen to your business if revenue decreases or expenses rise? Now it's time to apply sensitivity analysis. Further, we have several Excel sheets where we test financial efficiency. We test the influence of such parameters as revenue, fixed and direct costs, payroll, investment, interest rate, and loan amount. How does it work? For example, let's go to the revenue sensitivity test. Here, we set the pace of increasing or decreasing the revenue. Then, we push Sense button and see when our financial efficiency will go negative. Now, we see how stable our car wash business model is. Plus, it's a great moment to rethink your business strategy in time before you start investing your money in business. Maybe it's a good time to return back to inputs and create new scenario which is more financially strong. The same story goes with all other blocks of sensitivity analysis. So, this was business model of the car wash. You can download it. The link to download is below this video. If this video was useful to you, please give us a like, share it with your friends, subscribe our channel, push the bell button and leave us a comment. Also, you can ask us to prepare an individual financial model. Let's test your business idea. Stay tuned and bye-bye!